Hey everybody, welcome to the Your Life Blueprint Sound Vibrations. I'm Gandharva. Please share these videos. Today is Saturday. Saturday is the day of the loner vibration. Loner, one note. Well, we can do two notes. And that's the interval of the day. Quiet day. It's a day to remember our mortality. I have had a lot of people say, don't talk about death on Saturdays, even though, nobody's going to watch your videos if you keep talking about death. Nobody wants to be reminded of death. Well, Saturdays we should be reminded of death a bit. Alan Watts, who had the loner in his spiritual blueprint, I read from him a lot on Saturdays. I'm going to do it again today. He spoke a lot about death. So did Ram Dass, who was also a spiritual loner. Ram Dass worked with people who were transitioning, dying. So yeah, I think we have to take a moment, at least every Saturday, to remember that we are only here for a short time. And that could end like now. Alan Watts said, "I've always been fascinated with the idea of death, as far back as I can remember. From earliest childhood, you may think that's kind of morbid. You may think, that's kind of morbid." I already said that, didn't I? But when a child at night says the phrase, "If I should die before I wake," there's something about it that's absolutely weird. What would it be like to go to sleep and never wake up? Well, that's what happened to Alan Watts, actually. That's how he died. He died in his sleep, interestingly enough. What would it be like to go to sleep and never wake up? Most reasonable people just dismiss the thought. They say, "You can't imagine that." They shrug their shoulders and say, "Well, that will be that." But I'm one of those ornery people who aren't content with an answer like that. Not that I'm trying to find something else beyond that, but I'm absolutely fascinated with what it would be like to go to sleep and never wake up. Many people think it would be like going into the dark forever or being buried alive. Obviously, it wouldn't be like that at all, because we know darkness by contrast, and only by contrast with light. I have a friend who was born blind and hasn't the faintest idea what darkness is. The word means as little to her as the word light. So, it is the same for you. You are not aware of darkness when you are asleep. If you went to sleep into unconscious for always and always, it wouldn't be at all like going into the dark. It wouldn't be at all like being buried alive. As a matter of fact, it would be as if you had never existed at all. Not only you, but everything else as well. You would be in that state, as if you had never been. And of course, there would be no problems. There would be no one to regret the loss of anything. You couldn't even call it a tragedy, because there would be no one to experience it as a tragedy. It would could be a simple nothing at all. You couldn't, oh, because not only would you have no future, you would also have no past and no present. Day after day, we remember the days that have gone before. And even though there is the interval of sleep, finally, there comes a time when if we consider what is to our true liking, we will want to forget everything that went before. Then we can have the extraordinary experience of seeing the world once again through the eyes of a baby. Whatever kind of baby. Then it will be completely new, and we will have all the startling wonder that a child has, all the vividness of perception, which we wouldn't have if we remembered everything forever. Have a very quiet Saturday, folks.